Well, this ain't Arby's, but we do got the beef right here, guys. So in today's video, we're gonna unbox all of this beef that came off of one half of a steer that we hauled to the butcher a few weeks ago. I'm gonna talk to you about how many pounds of each we have, and we're gonna go through, and I'm gonna do at the end of the video, I'm gonna do a complete breakdown of a live weight to a hanging weight to the amount of meat that we brought home here today. So join us, let's have some fun, and let's get into this meat. Well, guys, this ain't Arby's, but we got the beef right here. So today, guys, we were able to get our beef picked up from the processor, and we thought what we would do is just go through and show you everything we got. Maybe Erica could put a spot right here that shows the link to our cut sheet video where we filled out the cut sheet. So if you want to watch that, then you can see what each one of these cuts are that we're going to lay out based off of what our cut sheet was filled out.
Did we change anything this round?
I think the only thing we didn't do this round was we didn't get the beef bacon.
Oh, yeah.
That we had gotten last time.
Yeah.
So, so I guess let's just start with the box right here. Y'all know that we've been processing with Local Cuts in Zephyr, Texas. One of the reasons I like processing with them is, first off, they're USDA inspected. Number two, I love their packaging, the way the boxes come. Like if we look at this box right here, it tells us that this is filled with beef, spicy, pepper jack, summer sausage with jalapeno. And I like that. I like being able to just look at that and see. And then here on the end of it, there's 32 pounds of that in here. So if you had a big freezer or something where you could just stack the boxes in there, that's good. But otherwise, you can still just look at it and see what you've got. So, well, let's just start with that. So what we're going to do is we're just going to grab a box. We're going to tell you what's in it, we're going to unbox it, and then we're going to lay it out on the table over here so we can see what it looks like when it's all said and done. Sound good? Paul? All right, so the first box here is ground beef, and you're going to always get more ground beef than you get anything else just because your trim and all that. So I'm going to stack this stuff in here. All right, so we get about half or so of our ground beef we get put into hamburger patties. And the reason we do this is we eat a lot of hamburgers, so I like just have the pre-made patties. It costs 50 cents, a pound to have this done, and I know it's some people, you don't have to do it, is all I'm saying. We like it, so if you want to do that, do that. It thaws pretty quick that way. And so right there in that box, these are 1/3 pound patties, and there's 4 in a package. 23.9 pounds of hamburger patties right there. Soup bones, we can lay them out. I don't know if we ever even used the soup bones we had before, did we?
No, we haven't, but I still need to do it.
I think the thinking is we'd use them to make beef broth or something, and I don't know that we ever did that, but the other thing, one of the things I really like about Local Cuts is their packaging. Like I said, these are all shrink wrapped. That's not the right word. Vacuum sealed. That's the right word. Soup bones, 11 pounds of soup bones. Next up, we got, you want to do stew meat? Yeah, let's do stew meat. How's that? Stew meat here, we have 20.7. So basically 21 pounds of stew meat. Right there. And I love stew meat because Erica will take that and you can just throw it in the crock pot, and it makes a good meal, easy meal. Obviously you can make stew, but since we're eating the carnivore style now, we don't really have much stew anymore because we don't eat vegetables that much.
What do we got left over here?
Okay, so got all of our stew meat in right there. Not really enough room for that, but next we're going to put in our summer sausage. 32.3 pounds of summer sausage. Ooh!
Oh, we got some cut like that?
I think they just threw that in. We don't normally get it sliced. We always get it in the chubs like that. And y'all might say, like, who in the world is going to eat that much summer sausage? Well, we do. We got this. We just bought a few packages at when we were over there one day, and we really liked it. So the last time we had a steer processed, I had them go ahead and cut some of it into this for us.
Kind of what it looks like.
This is a good, easy snack for us. It's not like 100% carnivore because it does have a little bit of stuff in it, some celery powder and stuff like that. But
It's really good for when we're checking cows and stuff, though, to take with us. And
like this last 3 or 4 days, I've been running our equipment, helping my brother do some stuff, and just taking a stick of this with me for 2 or 3 of us to eat for dinner is good. I'm going to stack this up because I'm afraid we're going to run out of room. Okay. And one of the things, the most you get more ground beef than anything. So we've been trying to figure out ways to cut down on our ground beef. That way you don't just have to eat tacos or hamburger meat or something all the time. So this is one way to do that. By doing this, you're able to, that's 32 pounds of basically ground that would have been in hamburger meat. So 32 pounds. Next up, let's do this one down here. Right here we've got some more primal. Here's some primal ground beef.
you know, stack that on top over here, so it's
Is that what you're gonna do?
taking up too much room.
We've got 18 pounds of it. What the primal is it's got a percentage of ground beef, liver, kidney, and heart in it. So it's got a little different flavor. I guess it doesn't have a different flavor. It's got a little different smell when it's cooking. I can
See,
smell
I don't
it.
really notice it.
Erica says she don't notice it, but maybe her nose don't work. I don't know.
I think you make it up because you're the one with the nose that don't work.
My nose works great.
You tell me all the time you can't smell after getting hit in the face with that thing.
I never tell you that.
Look
Yeah.
at me in the face right now.
What?
You're such a lie.
I never tell you I can't smell stuff.
Okay. You always say, I can't hardly smell it.
I know now why you want me to do this. So your hands wouldn't be cold. But you can see, I mean, there's 18 pounds here, 32 pounds there, whatever we had there, 24. Your ground starts to add up. Okay, next up, let's do this box right here. So here we have plate ribs, coulee. What is the coulee? I don't remember. Flank, tenderloin fillet, rump roast, and short ribs, all in this box.
Is the good stuff. The what do you call it that we get at the Brazilian steakhouse?
The ossobuco?
No.
The coulee is the picanha.
Yeah, picanha. I was like, why did it?
So but it's just cut in, instead of being a big hunk, it's cut into sizable, like steaks. So there's the coulee.
You know what I just thought of that we can use these boxes for?
What's that?
I can make them look like luggage for the train depot.
Here's the part of the rump roast. We're not gonna have enough room.
Did you even listen to me?
What? What'd you say? What did you say?
I can make them look like luggage for the train depot.
Oh yeah, that's cool. Flank. Look at this sucker. We smoked one of these, didn't we?
Yep.
Flank ribs.
It was really good.
Plate ribs, short ribs. Got some more coulee right there. Another rump roast. Yet another rump roast right here. Some more tenderloin fillet and tenderloin fillet. And then another stack of the plate ribs. So there's 3 ribs in there. I don't know if y'all can see it the way it's packaged. Maybe. Can't see it. Maybe right here. 1, 2, 3 big old ribs. And looks good. Next up, this guy right here. Let's do this box. 45 pounds in this box. We have the brisket, The osso buco, which is the front shank cut into little about 1 inch thick pieces, flat iron steak, the sirloin, boneless sirloins, and the tri-tip. So here's that osso buco. Let me show y'all right there. See, there's the bone, and then this is all the meat that's around it. And how do you like to cook those? People are going to ask. You
braise them.
Braise them. They're very brazen. Very brazen of you to say that, Erica. Sirloins. 1, 2.
Are you gonna do a slow close up of those or not?
Oh, I wasn't.
'Cause I couldn't really look at them and see them good. That looks delicious.
Good looking sirloin. Osso buco. Set it down right there. You get a lot of those osso bucos. Get plenty of those.
I feel like we didn't have that many, but they go fast. They're good.
I mean, those are good looking sirloins. That one of the places that we used to process these sirloins like this would be this big, you know. And here they cut them down for us, and I like that. Look at this brisket here. So this is one whole brisket right here. It goes probably like that maybe. But I have them split it in half long ways, and that makes it, makes it work more manageable because we're not going to eat a brisket that big. So, and then here's the tri-tip.
That's a good piece of meat right there.
That is a good piece of meat. And then look at these guys. Man, these look good. Look at these flat iron steaks. Look at that. A couple of those. Put them right here at the front. 40. We're running out of room, but in this box we've got our T-bones, our outside skirts, and our round roast. And this box weighs 38 pounds.
The last one was 45 pounds. I cut the video off too early.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
So, round roast. Another round roast. We've got a outside skirt.
I love these.
Another piece of that. And then we've got our T-bones here. Let's see if we can. Can't really see. You can't see the marbling in there because of they've got a piece of this.
You can see it though. Turn it up this way some. That looks delicious. You can see it right there.
Yep. I did have these cattle graded. There's 2, 3. Look at that one. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 T-bones right there. I did have these cattle graded, and this particular steer, and guys, it's just luck of the draw. I mean, I just picked a steer and put my name on it. So this is the half I'm going to keep out of this one. Sold the other half to another guy. This steer did grade prime. Out of the 20 head we took, 22% of them, I think. Well, I hadn't got my final numbers, but about halfway through, we were running 22% prime, and the other,
Choice.
upper 2/3 choice. Outside skirts right there, and then this. God, this thing looks good. Look at this roast. Tell me that ain't gonna eat good. So when I sell somebody beef, I just guarantee you're gonna get a choice carcass. And if you end up with a prime, you just lucked out. I don't charge you extra because you don't know what they're gonna grade until they're already killed and hung up and until right before you process. So here we are, our last box. We have chuck eye steak, arm roast, ribeye steaks, and we got 40.5 pounds.
You want to set that right here? So you're closer?
I'm all right. Look at this. This is my favorite cut of meat right here. I'm gonna put it down last, but look at those ribeyes. Looks good to
We need to
me.
eat those for Father's Day.
1, 2, 3, 4. There's 10 ribeye steaks right there. 12. So 12 ribeyes right there. And that's about right. 11 or 12 is about right. And then these things are good. These chuck eye steaks. Look at that. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 of those. Oops. They're not all going to be there. We're going to have to make us a layer here. We're getting to where we ain't going to have no room to hold nothing. And we got a couple of arm roasts. About 3 of these arm roasts right here.
Are your hands cold yet?
Getting there. You're sure getting there. Stay up there, thing.
Is that all?
That's it. And then the briskets right here. So I can lay the briskets right in here.
Yeah.
Maybe everything won't dislodge. So, there you go.
And how many pounds was ours, do you know? Or?
Well, we need to add the boxes up
Yeah.
when we get done. I've got another box over here that I don't include it in this, but here it is. It's got the heart, the kidney, the cheek meat, the oxtail, the tongue, and the liver.
How many pounds is it? 15 pounds.
15 in this box, really, because we had heart and liver put in our primal ground. Some of this will be from another one of the steers that we took that somebody didn't want that. So I told them I wanted a box of that just because I've got some employees that really love those cuts of meat, and I'm just going to give it to them as like, hey, here you go. So, but yeah, there you have it, guys. This is the haul. What we're going to do now is we're going to stack this all in our freezer right here, and then when we get done, we'll add up all the weights, and I'll grab one of these boxes and I'll just write it on there with a marker, and we'll go through, and I'll give you all the breakdowns. How's that sound?
I think as we go, I'm going to get Bub to write down how many packages of each thing too.
Okay.
Because I wanted to have that last time.
All right.
Because people ask, like, how many ribeyes did you get? How many T-bones did you get?
I think that's a good idea. We can do that. So.
All right. So we'll go ahead and stack that, and then...
Okay, do I need to turn my microphone off?
No.
Okay.
It's gonna have a noise over it. Cool, awesome, freaking edit, bro.
Okay. What's the last one you got on there?
45.7.
38.3,
Okay.
11.6,
What in the world?
23.9,
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
18.3,
Okay.
22.0,
Okay.
32.3, and 20.7.
32.3 and 20.7. 292. Does that sound right?
Yep. 292 pounds. Which part of that is soup bones. You don't really count that, but we didn't count the offal, so
Offal?
yeah, that's the
Organs?
organs, some of those organ meats. Okay, so
I haven't got to hear all about your thing yet.
Okay, so basically, it's actually.
Hold on.
cool.
Dad's doing the deal. Let me push pause.
Okay, y'all, so it's been a day or two, maybe a week or two, maybe a month or two since we unloaded our meat, but I wanted to give you the breakdown like I promised you. So our 2025 Bar 7 beef haul, so this is one side of a steer. I'm going to break it down. We got 3 arm roast, 12 ribeyes, 10 chuck eye steaks, 11 T-bones, what does that say? 3 round roast, outside skirts 4, we got 5 sirloins, also bucos 12, 2 plate ribs, 1 short rib packages, flat iron steak we got 2, we got 3 rump roast, 1 tri-tip, 4 coulées, 12 tenderloin fillets, and 2 flanks. And then we also got 1 whole brisket that we had cut in half. We had 30 pounds of jalapeno summer sausage made. We got 10 packages of stew meat. We got 10 soup bones. We got 18 packages of patties, or 2 packages in a, there's 4 patties in a package, so that's 72 patties. And then we got 23 pounds of ground beef and 17 pounds of primal ground, which is heart, liver, and kidney. Yep. Is that right? Yep. All ground in there. So when we added up all of our packages, all of our meat, we had 292 pounds of beef from that one side of that steer. So if I break that down for you, that steer's live weight was 1,643 pounds. His hanging weight was 1,006, meaning he yielded 61% of his live weight as his hot carcass weight, or his hanging weight. Half of that would be 503 pounds. So our total take home was 292 pounds, or 58% of the 503 pounds of his half of his hanging weight. So that yielded, or that means we gave, if we'd have sold this steer to you as a customer, you would have $9.29 per pound. That's in your processing and your steer, everything all in. That's your average price for your T-bones all the way down to your hamburger. Now, keep in mind that this is going to change throughout the year. The price of these steers changes as the market fluctuates. So, if the market goes down, then, we should ask less for our cattle, because we're going to base it off of whatever the current market value is. I suspect these steers that are going to come out in December are going to cost more than this, just because their initial cost, what it costs to buy them, is going to be higher than what it costs to buy these steers and put them in the feedlot. I think our corn prices, our feed prices are going to be pretty similar. I think our processing prices are going to be pretty similar, but this is just kind of a good scenario. Now keep in mind that I know there's going to be some of y'all out there saying, oh, well, I get it a lot cheaper than that. Prices are going to vary across the nation and even across your state. But keep in mind that, this meat is vacuum sealed. It's processed in a USDA approved facility or inspected facility. It's a premium meat. Every one of these steers graded upper 2/3 choice or prime, so it's a premium product. Yes, if you bought you a 10-year-old Holstein cow and you had her all ground into hamburger meat, it's going to cost you less than this. But if you're buying a high quality premium calf, this is kind of I think a good starting point anywhere in the nation. In our area, we're a little bit cheaper than a lot of folks are, but it is what it is. So keep that in mind. Just call around, find somebody you trust, find a processor you trust, make sure the people you're buying your calf from is processing in a good place, and go from there. So hope you enjoyed this little breakdown. Hope you enjoyed this video. As always, like and subscribe if you feel inclined. Give us a comment down below. Keep ranching, wrenching, and praying. We'll see you next time.